Hello and welcome back to Against the Storm. In our last episode, we finished up our first town for the Nightwatchers DLC in the Commons Update and plowed right into the second town. First one was the Bamboo Flats, and this one is the forest that I also can never remember the name of. Something about... Nope, it's gone. Rocky Ravine, that's what it's called. It's not a forest at all. That's what threw me off. So here we are in the Rocky Ravine. Does it tell us over here anywhere? Or am I just... Yeah, it doesn't tell you. So we have trees that only give stone. They don't give any wood. So we need to have a source of wood. But we also should try to find a source of fuel. And we're going to try to do that by popping into a glade here. And maybe that one soon as well, just to try to get some coal. Because we do have coal on the ground at least. Or otherwise, we should try to get a recipe for some kind of fuel. Probably oil as well, just so we have something. I'm not going to turn this in yet because I'm waiting to have a complete or full impatience point to burn before we do that. I think leaving a harpy in there for right now is fine. And then let's go in here, and I'm really tempted to take mist piercers, especially because we're doing so well on the hostilities. So I think I'm going to take that. It also helps me identify if this is the one that I want. 2 coal veins, not bad. Or this one, no. Oh, we can we turn algae? There's something about burning algae, I thought. Or is that only in certain biomes? It might only have been in certain biomes. This one, no. This one has 2 as well. This one, no. Actually, we should look at the buildings. The manufactory there, I don't think has oil in it. I don't recall that it does. Greenhouse, interesting. There's a greenhouse there, but there's not farm fields there. Interesting. Manufactory again. What's with all the manufactories? Only copper there. There's some more coal back here. Only doubles. Oh, right. The humans told us where there's a field at. There's one way out here. I forgot about that. Smokehouse does not have a coal recipe either. Or an oil recipe either. Okay, well, we'll just keep going the way we're going. We'll see how that works out for us. We also have people to take, and I'm going to take 3 over 2 because 3 is better than 2, even if it is beavers. I put the beavers someplace. Did I put them in? Yeah, I did. Put them in the woodcutter. Let's also move the woodcutter up here so that we focus on these trees, please. Thank you. And we need another house, and I think we should probably do... Oof. I don't really want to do beaver houses. But those are the ones that are the cranky ones, are going to be the difficult ones. Let's do a couple of harpy houses, though. Are we making fabric here? Yes, we are. And Jorg is here. Clay pit returns. Interesting that it uses stormwater in its rain engine, but it uses clearance water in the recipes. Interesting. Chum bucket plus fish production. We have fish production there. It wouldn't be a bad idea then. We have incense for roots produced. I think only the humans like incense here. We're not producing any roots, so it's not the greatest plan. Paste. I think that's a harpy thing as well. Yeah. And wine is a beaver thing. Alright, well, I don't know that the clay pit's great because it's got to be put on fertile soil. So I think we might do this one. Because the fish heads are food. Although... maybe I should not because I might need to buy some more wood. That'll still leave me enough to buy 1 batch of wood. Oh, let's do it. What could it hurt, right? Right. We already are working on one of these. The beavers brought the extra trades with them. But there's nothing else here that I really want to trade right now. Don't think. Actually, that's not bad. We could trade those eggs. Yeah, let's do it just so we have a little bit more income. You can hush. Clear those. And we were going to start the coats here as soon as we had a recipe for dye. We're doing on planks. 22. That's good for now. Want a bunch of them. Do need to put somebody back in here, but gonna have to be eggs. Oh, open up, please. And then... Really, that's a low margin? Did we buy it for 4 earlier? Or was it 5? We're at 32 wood. Should I buy more? Probably. Go ahead and buy 5. Or buy another batch. Just to make sure we have enough. I will probably end up deleting these houses this time, though, because of the cost of wood, basically. But we do need to spend a little bit more on this. Let's see. Can I go like that, maybe? Yeah. And let's also make this a little bit wider. And we'll put another one, put the garden in there. We have a large destroyed caravan manufactory. We know all these things. What am I looking at it for? Let's do this right away. And throw a couple of harpies at it, I guess. I don't have the money or the packs, so we're not doing that option. Some coal from this is nice to see, though. Let's go for it. We have the big reeds there, which means we need a harvester's camp. Did I have one of those already built? I do someplace. Here, looking at little reeds. I'm going to let them finish these ones, simply because they're here in town. And I will probably want to have those spots to put buildings in. Also, let's speed the game up a little bit. Is this far enough out for a hearth? Kinda. It's far enough. We could put it out here. We should probably... Well, can I clear this? Oh, yeah, yes, I can. I will definitely want to clear that. Can I clear something with stone? That needs stone? Gee, let me think. Yeah, so go there. That means put the road in right here. Which means put a warehouse in right there. Trader's leaving. Dangerous Glade is done. And we can take this down. Did I have a dye recipe? I do. Oh, at the apothecary, we need to build that. Right. Let's go here. Maybe. Yeah, I'm gonna do this and then put the apothecary in there. Trade route. We'll take that one, and I'm gonna leave the other one to run. And I'm not gonna take anything else there. A couple of orders. Jerky. I think we have a jerky recipe right now. Human resolve and have grain. We have grain on the ground. So maybe, and that gets an extra coat bonus, which we're gonna really need. And 2 additional humans with each group of newcomers. Let's try it. Use 180 units of rainwater in rain engines and production buildings. Or have 8 human houses and fulfill the need for biscuits. For human support and humans and vegetables, parts, biscuits, and villagers. Let's go with human relatives. Especially given the other one might kind of correspond because we're going to get a lot of humans. Could use some more workers. Let's see. Tinkerer. Nobody likes training gear. Although we could use training gear for opening caches. We have plenty of stone. I'm not going to bother with that. Clay here is on the ground someplace, so we could take a pottery recipe. Tools are always useful for opening caches if you want to send them or finishing some glade events. So maybe. Tools, pipes, and boots. Let's see. Only the harpies like boots. Pipes are always useful. But we already have recipe for them. And then tools there again. Cellar. Pickled goods and wine are... Wine is a beaver thing. Pickled goods is a... nobody thing. Okay. And then smithy with tools and pipes again, but packs of trade goods this time. That might be better. Although we do have a pack of trade goods recipe already. No, let's just go with the tool shop. I could re-roll this one too, but I'm just going to take it. My luck with the re-rolls, as usual, is I end up with something that I didn't want instead of the stuff that I did. We'll make some tea later. Dye needs to get made out of scales, I think, primarily. But we'll use the bugs too. No, let's use the scales primarily, yeah. We do have a jerky recipe. I forgot. And we definitely don't want to use wood on that. Let's use coal on that. And let's make it out of bugs because we don't have any meat. But if we stumble upon some meat, I wouldn't turn it down. Alright, let's go. You're working on that. That's good. One more trip. Come on in, human. Human. Let's see. Should I clear any more trees here? Yeah, I do need to clear some back here. If I want to put the hearth in here. Forbidden here already. What does that have? Herbalist camp. Lightning catcher. Not all that good, considering. And we need to get this, mine up, so we should actually trim some trees around here too. So you can come down here and join in that fun. You're bored? Okay, hop out then. You can go help with building projects or something. Go. And then we can take this manufactory because why not? The dye isn't useful, but the fabric and barrels are. So we'll rebuild that once I have more than 2 people free, I think. I.e. when these 2 are done. I have a lot of reeds in here. There's 3 spots of them. Definitely going to want to put a harpy in this, although it's good for, I think that's frogs, right? The rainwater thing. That's frogs. They added another spot in the wheel, I see, because they only had 6 before. It makes sense they added another one. Kind of had to. Alright, that just finished, so they'll clear that up, and then something will happen. Also need to break this open, too. But again, 2 people. Although, this is the last thing we're building. No, we should probably also build some other houses. Oh, we need to build that other decoration. I almost forgot. Garden, please. I'd put that there just so that I can get in there faster, easier. Shaman, wandering merchant, and some coal. There's some coal in a little vein, or a little glade. That could be promising too. Right, that cleared. Let's have them do this cache first, I think. Actually, we could have the other 2 probably do this. Because that got done. And, yeah, we're 15 people. Did I forget to do... I did forget to do trades. Nope, nope, nope. Maybe. Do a couple of those. Oh, we just need to have the cash coming in. And bricks? No. A couple smaller buildings right there. This just got done. Come back over here and just work on this area. There. And you folks will be done with that in a moment. Oh, there you are. You can come over here and work from that side. As soon as that's cleared, which it just got finished, we'll take care of that, and this will be done in just a little bit. And then we can get back to work on something else. Break even is at 6. Really? Okay. 6 and 7, respectively. We need to put a harpy in here. As soon as they're done with the clearing of this, we'll put them to work. We might have to pull... Solve drops. Burning cysts, don't care. Alright. We may have to pull... some woodcutters? No, actually. Put those harpies to work. One of you can go in here. The other one can go in here. We don't need that anymore. We can send back this and that. We can get this queued up. No, we can't actually yet. I don't think. Or can we? Actually, we can. No, it won't let me do the configuration of it yet. It's kind of a bummer. And we put the other harpy in here. No barrels. Dye we're making down here, so we'll leave it down here. Yeah, we'll just make fabric here. And let's do the priority on those. Although... yeah, because we're going to start harvesting a lot of those. That's fine. So yeah, just do those. We'll maybe visit barrels later if we get some metal, but I don't know that we're going to get any metal. How close are you to being done with these last couple of nodes here? Last one, I think, there? Like it. Bugs up there. Trade route complete. Let's take another look. Beavers do like pickled goods. Did I miss it when I was looking earlier? More than likely. It's not a bad deal. Could do it. Reeds again. I should definitely do this one times a couple. Also, this plant fiber, not so much of a good deal. Wine. We could start selling service goods if we wanted. Can't make them, but we could sell this. But actually, I think I should sell this for cash. Let's sell like half of it. And then not going to sell coal. We need to get that mine going. Should I do this too? Yeah, let's do it. And then let's do over here, the mine. Like that. And I think I have one worker. Yep, so one worker can go and take care of that. Should we prep to do this one? I don't remember what the open vault is like, but I could look it up, I guess. In the encyclopedia. Events. Oh, there it is right there. I don't even need to type it. Let's see. I don't have anything to work that. And I don't have enough for that either. But we'd have to do this one. Resolve penalty. I'd have to do this one because I don't have any of that stuff. I could make scrolls, at least. Or tea. Take a look at what that would cost me to do. Scrolls, we'd have to make them out of plant fiber. Tea, we'd have to make out of... we do have drizzle water, at least. We don't have any vessels. I think I just need to have a bunch of fabric and then do that event. So can we do a different event then? What's the third recipe in the smokehouse again? That wouldn't be bad, I guess. Forsaken Crypt. Also needs that stuff. Or, oh, we could use that other wine that I didn't sell. And a bunch of my amber that I don't necessarily want to part with. Calm the spirits, it's empathy. Yeah, maybe. Go in here too. Butcher. Actually, I like the butcher. That's got an oil recipe. We should definitely go in there. Let's do it. Alright, so you come down here. And you come down here. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. You go there. And let's do this for right now. Hoping to get a better deal on wood, or to watch for a good deal on another kind of fuel. As soon as that gets going, we can switch this over to burn coal instead. Actually, we could probably start burning coal instead now. I should probably turn wood off, but I'm skittish to do so on that. We are done already. Okay. 2, 4. In that case, do this row here. And that tree randomly right there. And then we can go out from there. Or not. Let's go with shift. There we go. And let's alt these instead. And go back over there and open that glade up. Let's go. This got done. Let's take cornerstone, biscuit diet, generous gifts. Not a bad deal. Especially if they bring wood with them. Roots per minute, never a bad deal either. Time premium breaks for haulers and carrying capacity. Generous gifts, a route delivery line. Steady supply of food wouldn't hurt given where we're at right now. But then again, they're going to bring food and everything with them here, too. 80% more goods right now. We'll get another, at least, single level pretty quickly. Once a year. A year is 10 minutes, that's 30 roots. Is around 80 to 120% more goods, although it's not always going to be food. More than 30. Probably close. No, it's probably closer to half of that. Let's go with route delivery line. 2, that's 5, and that's only 4. Let's go with this option. Do we need planks? Yes, we do. Put one of you in there. Put the other one of you in here. Although, wasn't there something else for beavers to do? Oh yeah, they can go. They can work in the mine too. They get comfort from working in the mine. So we can put them in there maybe during the storm. I think it'll be fine otherwise. And let's shove some humans into this mine. Maybe not all 3 of them for a long time here, but for right now anyway. Trade route. No, no. Maybe. Oh, wait, no. I had a no on that. No, it's not a good deal anyway. Pipes are way more expensive than it claims they are because that's the good recipe pricing, so I'm not going to do it. And again, no wine, so we'll let that ride out. Close those. My builders? Where's my builders at? Guess I know I have 2 of them. Speaking of builders, let's also build some human houses. Get those started. Although we'll probably end up moving them down here. We already knew it was in here, but Altar of Decay, Large Band of Cash, Butcher, the Copper and Coal again, Algae, and Wheat. Actually, can I do... You can't prioritize one of these over the other. Interesting. Interesting. Altar of Decay says that we wanted to use that... Didn't I see... I guess I didn't. I guess we're going to burn it down. Hostilities increase for every wildfire is stored in the settlement's warehouse. If I build this hearth, that'll burn through 2 of those, which will lower the hostility gain there. It wouldn't be a bad plan, I suppose. Move you guys over there. Do this and get that hearth going. Actually, leave one of them up here. This is an algae pond. Did we get the fishing started? Built the hut. Oh, we're doing it down here. Okay, yes, it's almost done, actually. Yep. We'll wait on that for just a moment. Plus, we're digging our way toward this one fertile field. If we can find something to use there. I think I want to open these 2 small glades, too. We're completed. Let's just turn them in, because we could probably use the cash pretty soon. Ouch! Look at that wood. Ouch. Alright. Good deal on packs of provisions, though. Let's buy those and stop making them. Also buy some meat. And that should pause you if you weren't already paused, which you were. Let's have you make some of this with that, those roots that are coming in. Totally. With those roots that are coming in. And let's get this hearth going. Uh-oh. Blanks. Uh-oh. Blanks. Just in case. Some idiot built a couple of human houses. That's part of the problem. Oh, there's the problem right there. So Hilda's here. I should watch for anybody who sells wood, too. I don't know if they do, but we should watch for it. Herbs, berries, and mushrooms. That would be an herb thing. Okay. Flower production, we don't even have a recipe yet. Mushroom production. We don't have any of those. Although we do have that greenhouse. Clay pottery, when you discover a new glade. Could do that, but I'd rather just make it out of clay. We do have some grain on the ground, so we could take this. Yeah, let's do this and that. Let's buy, or rather sell these. 875 to 9, that's not bad. Can I buy something for a quarter? I don't know how much I can buy for a whole quarter. Buy 1 algae or reed. I guess I should, or a stone. Definitely don't need to buy stone. Actually, I could sell stone. Yeah, let's sell some stone. Can I sell more? Should I sell even more? Why not? Should I buy anything else while we're here, though? Something edible, maybe? I should actually move a good chunk of that stone. Because we're not going to need 800 stone. Or I don't even need 400 stone. We should actually be building stone roads. Let's do that.
Yes.
Yeah. Do I have any of these that will take... It's the apothecary. Do that. Do the rain engine thing. Until... Well, I could do the other one anytime, I guess. Herbalist camp. I thought I had herbs already. I guess I saw them on a thing, but we'll take it anyway, or we'll use it anyway eventually. Do I have one of these made? I don't. Get that going. No suitable trees, quote unquote. Let's try maybe just taking out some of this forest here. Put you over here, maybe. And they should have delivered, at least should be delivering those anyway. Builder. Those delivered. Wait, we don't have bricks being made either? Need to put somebody in here. As long as they deliver them. I don't know why they're not. Because they're building this house, I guess. Yeah. I do need to pull some workers out of jobs, though. Maybe some of the woodcutters, since we don't need all the stone. I need them for this, as soon as this gets done. Trader's leaving. Goodbye. Trader. Okay, we got a couple of human houses built then. And they laid the planks. And they laid those, so let's go ahead and do this then. 2 humans, go. Bricks are getting made now. We can force delivery of those, that'll be 4 out of 5. Harvester needs to move, okay, good. Put you right in there. You can start harvesting those big reeds and get some roots and clay for us. Now they're waiting on the bricks here. Force delivery of that again, and we'll put a human in this and put it down here. When they're done with this event. And then we got to get over here with the tree cutting too. Okay. Did you deliver those already? Thank you. Alright, build, build, build. Oh, orders. Deliver 40 tea and have a bathhouse. To get dye for insect production, we're not producing insects. At least not much. Maybe in a couple of things. Seamara and paste, or deliver ale and have a tavern. That seems more appropriate here. Let's do that one. And then 1 building to level 2, that's the mine. And deliver some copper, which we'll have. Or reach standing level 2 with 2 settlements on trade routes. Let's do that one. Since we're doing a bunch of trading. Although, let's see, I saw this again. 3 and it's 350 to 4. These down here are 3 to 5, so that's a better deal. Let's do... do 4 of them. Still no to the coal. Yes to the stone. Wow, that's a good deal too. I'll take all, please. And mushrooms. Could, but I'm not going to. Yeah, let's leave it there. That'll be a long trip for that stone, by the way. How's the, man, the wood price is just ridiculous. Maybe it'll come down here in a bit. 11 seconds. Maybe. And then we'll need to take this thing over. Rebuild, please, because that's got an oil recipe. We'll want some oil. We'll make the oil out of fish heads. It's reasonable. Just finished unloading that. Yep. Okay, come up here. Once again. Work, work. We have this one here too, but I'm going to stick with the fish heads for right now. How much longer do you have to wait? Minute 40. Ooh, that's tight. Alright. And we need to get a hearthkeeper in here and move some people over here. But let's go ahead and work on decoration first. Down here is better. couple of those. Once these two are done, put one of them in as a hearthkeeper, or someone in as a hearthkeeper, and put one of them in there. Won't take them long to unload either. That's good. Don't live there, though. Yet. Because you don't have a hearth. A firekeeper in your hearth. Don't really... Yeah, I can't put any of that in there. But let's still at least put a warehouse in here. There, I think. Put this road across here. Still need to do that. Trade route completed. A pretty good deal on brick, especially because we can make it from stone. 135 and 1, or 135 and 1. Only afford one of these, but why the heck not? A lot of fish heads. What can I use the fish heads for that I have available to me right now? Definitely do that. We never built the field kitchen. I suppose we should, given this. Use the fish heads for that. Fish heads are over here on that. Alright, let's get that going, I guess. Okay, that just cleared. That brought our hostility down to a manageable level. Put somebody in here. Wait, cleared, but it's not done yet. Pull you out of there. Put one of you, put you in there. Allow these houses to house. What's our wood trade look like? Oh, for God's sake. Oh, it's 80 wood. It's twice as much. Okay. Well, let's buy it on credit. Well, it's still going to cost me more, though. Why would I buy it on credit if I have the cash? Do I need the wood? I do need the wood. Let's buy it. Anyway, even if it's a high rate, it's still cheaper than buying it on credit. Yeah. Good. Let's put one of you up here, human. And let's get that done with bricks. And then we can maybe rebuild this. I forgot I only had one woodcutter in there. Oopsie. Alright, it's fine. Cornerstone, crystal cathode. Production bonuses in rain engines are stronger. Blight resistance will appear 20% faster when using rain engines. Okay. Generous rations. 15 amber every time you accept a newcomer group. Use all stored amber upon... No. Blight rod pruner. 5 eggs when a blight rod cyst appears in your settlement. Let's do this one. And do I have any... Yeah, we could do the field kitchen. We can actually use that bonus. That gets me this once the building is done, I guess. And people. 4 or 4? Go with... That one, I guess. Where am I making that jerky at? Was it over here? Yeah, let's turn that off. Send that back. We're gonna make it up here now. Give me a couple people to do this rebuild. Trapper's done. You can move up here. No, not gonna trade anything that's wood related unless it's a ridiculously good deal. Like if that was like 7 or 8 amber, I might take it. Even coal, so I could take that. Probably too good to pass up. Old Farloff is here. Coat production again, that wouldn't hurt. Dye production wouldn't hurt either for the same reason. Copper, we could use a copper recipe. Lowered hostility is never a bad idea either. And tool production. We could sell these ancient tablets as well. Let's see what we can afford here. That works. Let's see about... we should keep them, I guess. We still have 18. Yeah, anytime I see wood or planks, I should buy them, whether I remembered before or not. I don't know. Or if I noticed before or not, I don't know. Let's go with that. I think we'll call that good enough. And you have a minute left on that. Go ahead and do this. Bring in a couple more people and another point here. Good scrolls, good packs of crops, and an ale recipe. That wouldn't be bad. Got one. Weaver, we don't need. Supplier, we don't really need either. We need the flour recipe, but let's go with the scribe. And we never built the tool shop either, so we could do one of these here. And I could maybe move you over here now. And I need to put somebody in here too. Let's put a couple of these beavers in here. Put a couple of people in here. That one needs to move also. You are going to make me some jerky skewers primarily, but fish head for backup. Do either of those with that primary. Paste is good there and here. Biscuits. We don't have flour yet, so turn that off. Pickled goods. You can pickle whatever you can get your... Actually, yeah, whatever you can get your hands on. And use whatever vessels you want. Wait, do we need skewers? I guess I should have checked to make sure we even needed those things. We don't need those things. We do need that. We do need that. Yep, that's better. Alright. No sense in making the things we don't need. Keep making them bricks. Clean that up. Did want to probably open that glade. Although we don't have anything to plant on the fertile soil yet. Place on the fertile soil yet. Maybe I do these ones instead. Do that and do this before we go. Here. Don't need the skewers. The jerky is definitely got to move up here. Again, with whatever one you can get your hands on. And then this, we're going to make fish heads primarily. Or right now, just fish heads. Let's do just one worker here, though. I did turn off the jerky over here, right? I did. Good. Smart. need more housing in here. We also need more housing in general. Man, I don't want to do beaver housing. Let's do the more human housing, though, because we do need those anyway. And that'll get me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's too many. I only need 6 for right now. I mean, I need the 8 for this, but we also need biscuits, so I need flour. Guess I should buy flour from traders. Not right now, but maybe later. Later, trader. I'll leave that one there as a reminder for me for a moment. Get them humans up to 26 and hopefully keep them there. We could also do this, but I don't know if I want to spend 8 planks on it. And you are up to level 1 now. Good. We don't really have the people yet for level 2. I could steal 4 from there to keep that at level 2, but that's not going to be enough for that. I need 6. So, wait a minute. You're bored? Oh, okay, get out. Let's put a couple people in this then. Go. Spend that stone. What are we doing over here? Yeah, that's fine. Make and dye elsewhere. We don't have the metal yet for barrels. Do this, do that. And stone. Yeah, 266 and 2. Let's do all of them. Once again. Insects. Maybe. Probably not, though. No. Wow. Yes, but I want to sell more. So I want to make more fabric and more packs. No. Wow, 11 and 2 are 13. Wow. Yeah, we can also turn this in. It's me those bonus people and the bonus other things. Let's put a worker in here. Let's keep moving. Let's do this. Copper bars, training gear, and pie. Well, I could really use a flour recipe, which we have over here. I think I gotta go to the rain mill. Get a flour recipe going. Oh, this is one of the ones that's got a little notch out of it. Fancy. Am I missing any buildings, by the way? Yeah, the tool shop. You guys are getting bored again over here. Let's go down here. Go like that, and then go like that. Not that. Trader's leaving. Yeah, you know what? Let's start making ale too. Yeah, make grain into ale. Yeah, that's fine. Use these if we can, otherwise not. And let's do this as well. That should make you... Yep. Oh no, you're the dye maker. The other one. This one here, stop. Do we need anything else you offer here? We could make water skins. We don't really need them right now, but we could in the future. Do we want to start making tea? We should start making tea. Definitely use that water. Definitely use these in that order. And Use that first and this second. And then here. Don't need that. Porridge is a human thing, but that'd be the... Well, that and the better biscuits, I guess. So, like, 1... I guess that's 4 stars. 3.5. Don't need that. And we could do that. But I don't think we really need the crystallized dew. What we need is copper smelting recipe. Let's go with the cookhouse, even though I don't like this building that much, because it's enormous. Should probably have put it over there, although... Maybe put it over here. Oh, it's got a little notch cut out of it, too. Oh, that's perfect. Look at that. Okay, that works for me. We could probably use some more harpy houses. Put them down here. This could use a beaver or a human. No scrolls here. Yes, paste here. What did I configure for the paste here? Dye, eggs, and heads. Okay. Beaver or a human. You're going to get bored here pretty quickly, I think, because you're only going to be making pickled goods. Yeah, you're already going to be bored here. Just about finished. And we got another order. Open or send 4 abandoned caches. I've been opening them already, so we don't have any on stock, any on hand. Are there any in here? No. Any in here? No. And I think I opened all of them. That one's getting unloaded. We could try to find glades where they are. I don't think it's worth it. I'm not going to bother. This is level 2 geyser pump. We could do that easily enough. Deliver bricks and fabric to get a bonus 2. Wood, that might not be a bad plan. Or fulfill the need for leisure 70 times to get another bonus for ale, some amber, and some parts. Let me know your thoughts on that and on anything else you might have, and then we'll figure this stuff out next time. What do we have for wood left, and what do we have for wood pricing? We should do this, I think, and maybe we should buy like some vegetables. We don't have any vegetables, but we could buy some of this ale instead of making it all. Let me know your thoughts on that as well. And we'll be back in the next episode to continue this town and see where we can get to. Thank you all for joining me. I'll see you all then. Bye for now.